Hi, thank you for joining. I will start in a while. Just fixing my camera a little bit. Thank you GB Paints for joining and for your like. Guys, if you're here, let me know how is the sound, please. Okay, thank you. Actually, I was trying to do my quality video better, but my laptop didn't want it, so that's all what I can do at the moment about the quality. But at least sound is not bad. Probably I will try to use my PC for some streams maybe next week. Still a lot what to fix about this live streams. So we're just preparing paint. No, I just think that laptop is too old already for that kind of cool streams. And I tried even to do some better quality with this webcam what I have now. And anyway, I'm showing something and my voice is very delayed. I tried to fix it and I can't just fix it even in OBS, so I don't know actually. And also laptop is getting hot so much, so I think it's maximum right now what I can do with this. Probably with some experiments in my PC it would be better. Just let's see. So what did you use for your streams before? Yeah, also maybe connection is... But I have good connection here. I just believe that my laptop is weak. And this is why is it so... But those pre-recorded premieres take so much time actually. Let's just drop some oil thinner. It's gonna help me to mix later. Thank you, Kamnori, for joining. I think I put too much red, but nothing to do. It's too late already. So we'll just prepare our board. Never painted an oval before. We'll just try to cover this background with black. Anyway, we'll have to blend after, so it's not so important, this background at the moment. So why you don't show it on your channel? You mostly do drawings. Actually, I was doing drawings before oils, but I don't show it on my channel because I want channel to be only for oil paintings. And more oil thinner to mix it. But it depends also what you're trying to paint. For example, if I not stream, it takes me around maybe 2 hours. Just paint something like this on this size is 30 by 40 centimeter. It's not that big. Yeah, large painting took some while, but that one isn't so long. This takes long when I talk to. Then yeah, but Hi Punya Art and Craft, thank you for joining. We're painting a novel today. It was a requested painting as I remember, so I will try to paint something similar as on reference photo. I'm just preparing a background now. Sure, Em, thank you for joining already anyway. Take your time. Thank you, Punya, I'm fine. Today's theme is a bird again. Yesterday I uploaded a dog painting, and the previous stream was landscape painting, as you remember. So I'm just putting this black color paint on our background just to divide a little bit our oval from the background, and also to understand where is the those darker spot, because it's a little bit of abstract also. A little bit more black over here, and also a little bit on oval. Also will be some darker spots over here. So actually we can make with this black some underpainting just to show this darker spot. Sorry about what, I didn't get something. Oh, okay. So I'll just blend some background. Also I will put some black color on our owl as well, just to make those shadow and darker spot that she has over here. Thank you as my video starts. But it's not every day. I'm trying to do at least 2 streams per week and some on regular uploads also, because I have some old videos that I wanna share. So kind of like this. At least 2 streams or 2 uploads on Wednesday and Sunday I'm doing. This is like my schedule, what I'm trying to maintain, I would say so. And also I have some unplanned uploads as well. So let's just put a little bit more color on our background and also blend it. So I have to cover this area below the tree trunk over here. And some additional black also above, and here gonna be some dark spots on our oval already, so let's just add some black over here also. And let's blend again. So I had some line above the eye from this area. From this area going up to here. So it's also almost black, as we can see on the reference photo. And this one is kind of gray. Okay, I'll mix some colors right now. So I will be using this black and white to make it gray. Hi Vanessa, thank you for joining. Good morning for you. We're painting an owl today. Let me just add a little bit more white. I think it's a little bit lighter gray. So that's what I'm gonna do. I will put this color away and I will do the same, but I will make a little bit darker gray right now. Sure, Vanessa, thank you already for joining. Yeah, so maybe when you come back you will see more result. I will not be mixing anymore, I will be painting. Because now I have to spend some time to do these colors what I want to do. I need more in. Okay, what I see there is grayish combination, but probably with some brown. So I will just add those brown. Okay, a little bit more black, more brown, because I don't want to make it only brown. Sure, Vanessa, anytime, thank you. I think I'm gonna leave it like this, put it here, and I'll just add more white to our gray, because this area is like grayish light, so let's just do the gray color. Hi Conrad, thank you for joining. From Ireland, that's cool. I think you're only one person from Ireland here. Okay, a little bit more white. I want to do this light gray. And I will mix it and put it a little bit away also, but I will save this color a little and I will put a little bit more white again, just to make the lighter gray what we have now here. Okay, I'm running out of white again as always. Okay. Okay, let's just drop some colors. What we have to drop here is mostly white, and probably I will start to do those darker spots at first, like here, this 4, Anyway, it will be just underpainting and I will blend it, so I don't need to focus too much on details right now. So yeah, this one will be this light gray on the cheek, what we can see here. Anyway, we'll add some white after on it already, like when I will be doing more detailed painting. But now we have to do those main details like underpainting. Okay, here above the eye is the darker spot. And also no need to follow so strict, because you will not feel that freedom in painting if you wanna follow too much the reference photo, so this is why I'm not doing this. I'm doing some similar, but my own way. So here we can add this lighter spot, just to divide this full area from the light part and from the dark part. Even this lighter color can be added over here. Especially more in this area. And especially here. I think I can add even white, because anyway it will be mixed with gray, what we have here already. So let's just drop this white this area and can add it like this. And now I will use this blender brush what I showed you before. I will just add a little bit oil thinner on the edge of this brush. It's gonna help us to mix better. So let's just see how it's gonna work. Because here is, for sure you don't see on the camera, here's like some white spot what paint doesn't cover, and this is why I'm using this brush to cover those spots and also blend those colors together just to show the main shape of this fur. It's not even fur, it's theater, so yeah, but you can call it fur also. So let's just see how it's gonna turn out with this blender brush. Arthur me, hi, thank you for joining. How are you today? We are painting an owl. This afternoon or whatever time you have, because I have afternoon right now. So just wanna work with a little bit this area just to add those main details, and I wanna put some grayish on this side, and I will blend it again, just some spots. So let's just blend. Probably I put too much, so again I can put some gray over it and blend it again. And now we have already like second layer, and it gives us a thickness already. So if we put some even here, those paints will be enough to cover some this area also. So I can put a little more black or gray I mean this dark gray, to divide our eye from another part of your head. Even here, just beside the eye, there is darker spot, and I will use same gray, because I think black will be too black, because our eyeball will be black, so. But this color is not so black as I can see from the reference photo. I will just zoom it a little bit. Okay. And those four separated like theaters what we have, we can add it as a last layer. So now I just wanna do similar color combination. And of course I will be blending it again. This is a simple blender brush, what I showed you before, a round brush. Easy to blend, cool to use. And also I can add some white on it and put it over here, because there is this lighter spot. So I think it's gonna be cool. Also this area is a little bit divided from the gray color. What's above the eye is our fur. So let's just put a little more those lines over it. Hi, enjoy art. Thank you for joining. Your boss is around, yeah, so you have to be careful then. So he might see you that you're watching some videos at work. Thank you for joining anyway. We are painting a novel today, and I'm just trying to figure out how to work with those details better, because I never painted a novel before. It's my first time ever, so I'm just trying to figure out how to work better with another part, just practicing a little over here and doing some colors, similar colors what we have on the reference photo, just some similarity. And now I want to paint some head over here, and also we can see on the reference photo there is no strict edges and shapes on our owl, so I think it will be okay if we will blend some colors over there together, just to show this a little bit of abstraction. And after it I will try to paint this eye just to see how this part looking all together, to understand if this is okay, so I can continue to work with this eye already, and then we're gonna drop on this area, because there will be already another colors. As you can see, there's like sienna and Vandyke brown combination I'm gonna add here, and also this tree trunk. So yeah, this is another part we're gonna work with, but for now I just wanna finish this and try to understand how to make it all together complete. So kinda like this. And I think that over this head there is some also brown. It's not really all black and gray. It looks like a little bit brown area over there also. So maybe this one is more gray, because if we can see light coming somewhere more from this area, from the top, because this left side from our eye is all covered with darker colors, and I understand it's like a shadow mostly, but this one also is okay. I just try to do it how it is. We'll fix it later. So if I will add this gray over here, and if I'm gonna blend it after just to see how it's gonna turn out. So I will do some underpainting on this area, because this gray is almost beside the eye already, just near. So if I will do it over here, it's even going on the eye, as you can see. So let's just drop a little bit more on that area. Plus also this owl has this white spot, but it's not white. It looks like white, but I believe that this is just lighter gray. So I will have to add it after as well. But for now, I will just focus on this head area over here, and this area is kinda also gray, but a little bit lighter gray than this one. So I will just use this lighter gray over here. Even more I can add, going down until this area. So in this area already looks white. So let's just add some white color over here. And this grayish over here. And here is this darker spot, so I will just drop some black. As we can see, this area is really divided, so let's just drop some line like this. I think I'm gonna be okay, because this layer I will put after. I will just want to divide this area a little bit more, because this is like an eye area mostly. So let's just drop a little bit more black over here. Hi Uncanny Art, thank you for joining. Today we're painting an owl, as you can see from our reference photo, and I'm trying to do some free copy of it. I'm not following strict rules just to make it one-in-one. I'm making my own, just looking on this reference photo, and let's see how it's gonna turn out after, in my own style. So yeah, even more, can add some additional black above the eye, and this darker gray will follow here, as I want to blend those colors after. Plus lighter spot, a little bit lighter spot on this area, and also going here I will just use this lighter gray on this side even more, because my brushes are already painted with black, and if I will use this gray, it's gonna give a little bit darker gray already. So again, I'm using oil thinner, what helps me to blend colors. Oil thinner is a simple combination of thinner and oils. Why I'm not using just oil? Because painting gonna dry very long, but oil thinner help to absorb oils a little bit, and it's dry much faster, and you can do like another layer after. So let's just blend a little bit more, and let's see how it's gonna turn out after. think I'm gonna be okay, should be okay. Anyway, we'll add some this lighter spot after we finish those area. So kinda like this, and I think that this area is much darker, so I will just use the same blender brush and I will add this dark gray in this area. Even a little bit more, and I can add a little bit black also on this part, because I wanna do a little bit similar color as a bright background and just simple black, but I wanna do it a little bit lighter over here, just to divide our head. Anyway, we have divided our head, and I think maybe something like this gonna be okay. Thank you, Punya Art. I hope you have sound now and you can hear me. Thank you, Enjoy, for being here right now. And also this area, so this is our head, what we have here, and this area is already body, and all what I can see here, it's gonna be already some different colors. I think it's some combination of brown and raw sienna to have this lighter brownish grayish color, but okay, let's just finish this one and I will add some color under it, but I wanna do this part even more darker than we have now, so I will just simply add black color. So I'm using same blender brush I used before, and I will add some lighter gray what I mixed already before, and I'm gonna put it under our eye. So actually I can use it as a background, because after it I can put just white. Okay, Pony, I get you. Yeah, because I asked already how the sign, and I remember that it should be okay because I didn't change anything in my program. So yeah, it should be okay. At least you can hear me now, yeah, that's great. So let's just do a little bit more underpainting on this area. Even more gray, I'm gonna add this lighter gray. Hi Comics Man, thank you for joining. Now notification worked well, I can see, right? Finally YouTube don't do some crazy stuff like deleting comments every time and all that. Thank you, Punya, for your support. So yeah, let's just add a little bit more gray. And also this eyebrow can add some white. Oh, actually I can add also this gray color, and I will just drop a simple white after it. So let's just use this gray what we have now here. Yeah, thank you, Punya, once again. I check your channel often like a stalker. Okay, I see. But I wonder why YouTube doesn't show notification. That's really crazy. It should be shown. Of course, if you ring the bell. But also maybe it depends on connection over there, I don't know. So nothing much to say right now, because I'm doing same thing. I'm just covering these layers and doing kind of underpainting with this gray. I'll just change my brush. I often don't get notified for M's video too. Now that's crazy really, because I always notified about her videos and I notified about your streams, and mostly all people I'm notified whom I'm watching, but sometimes it's also getting crazy and I can't see it, I don't know why. I just changed my brush because I wanna show more, a little bit, how to say, divide better, because this blender brush is a little bit fat on this area, so let's just use this one. And I can add dark gray above, because here gonna be a beak, so I just cover around the beak with grayish color. Okay, comics, but before you leave I'll have some questions. As you know OBS kind of well, I wanna ask you what bit rates you're using for your video, I mean the output, because I try to do it higher than it is now and all my streams start lagging pretty much, because video is much faster than, well, voice is much faster than video, and I just think that my laptop is kinda slow for such streams. So actually this is my maximum at the moment what I can do with these live streams, because at the moment I have simple webcam and my bitrate is 2500, and I tried to put it a little bit more, like 3000 or 3500, and it started lagging pretty much, and I'm talking faster than video. So I just believe that my laptop is too slow for these streams. I need to use PC. Okay, so I'm still covering this area, and I'm gonna divide her face over here. It's going a little bit round in there. So I believe it's gonna be fine. Because here I will drop some another colors and it should be divided pretty nice. Let's just do a little bit more underpainting over here. Hi Austin Art, how are you man? Thank you for joining. We are painting a novel today, as you can see from our thumbnail photo. And at the moment I'm working with some underpainting. I'm not focusing too much on the details. But anyway, I have to be careful to not spoil this. So yeah. Yeah, this is the recommended settings, but if you wanna do a little bit better quality for your video, you can put it higher. At least as I know from other videos that I watched. But once I put it higher, it's all start lagging, and I think this is because simply laptop is too weak for such streaming. But when it's recommended, yeah, it's kinda fine, but also I should expect that this is my maximum in the moment of the quality what I can do. Okay, thank you anyway. Okay, let's just show some darker spot coming from this eye. I think it's a little bit full on this area, and also it's going down over here on this beak. Thank you Austin for the compliment. There's still a lot to do over here. Actually I was looking for some another reference photo about this owl, but I like this one the most, because usually I don't do this black background, so I decided just to do it today, and let's see how it's gonna turn out, something new. So let's just try this. So it can be like this, and here will be our beak. And I think I will do it a bit later, this beak, because it has a little bit strange form. I tried to sketch it like, I don't know, like 7 times. And it always was kind of weird, kind of not straight and curved too much. So I just hope it's gonna be okay here when I'm gonna paint it later. So let's just do a little bit more underpainting, as I said before. And also here on the top. I will use just white over here. And okay, let's just blend a little bit all. So I'll just blend this area, what I have done right now, but not too much. Okay, something like this. Okay, comics, what you texting here in video tab, set your base output resolution to keep mine to and just convert to an edit. But actually this is what I have the same output resolution. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. I think my laptop just don't take all this, because it's too slow for such streaming. Probably I'm gonna use my PC next time. But actually I tried to use my mirror camera what I have for what I'm doing, just simple videos and Premiere. This is a mirror camera and the quality is much higher than webcam for sure. And I also tried to use it and it doesn't work at all. It's all lagging, whole stream is just lagging. Voice is somewhere away from the video and it's all like this, I can't do anything. So I believe this is just laptop. For now I'm using a webcam, yeah, but it's simple webcam. You can see it from the quality of the video. Also, as I said already, when I put my mirror camera, it's not working at all. Cause I think I should just have another laptop or I just have to use my PC. If really I wanna stream with good quality. Okay, let's just add some black above the eye to show this, shadows, and also in this area. I'm sure I have to be a little bit more careful with this black. So actually I can add a little bit more gray and then I'm gonna cover it with black. Okay, this is the lighter spots over here. So we'll just drop it again. Because I want to cover this eye as much as possible with this background color. I mean underpainting. Okay, so I'm gonna draw this black line after. Also we have black here. I will just change my brush. I just try to use a synthetic brush together with oil thinner. And let's see what we can do here. I think I need smaller brush. Yeah, but I can add more light because I only have one softbox and this is just bigger painting that, for example, that you are using for your streams, and I believe you're sitting on a table and your light's coming above, but my light coming straight here. So it's kind of like this, a little bit complicated to set up this for oil paintings. Thank you, Peters, for coming and for your comment. Hello, Blend Art Studio, thank you for joining also. Okay, here is the responsible moment to not spoil this eye over here. Thank you, Proud Volcano, for support. I have to zoom this. Okay. So it's going down over here, and on the top I will use this gray to cover this area. Actually I have one, but probably it's a little bit far, because if I put it like this, maybe it's gonna add some effect, but I have to maybe arrange it somehow. Anyway, thank you for suggestions. I will think how better to do it. Maybe even if like this. Because if I put it too much beside painting, it's giving this too much light on one area. But this softbox kinda blending well. Okay, so let's just work with this eye over here using black. I wanna add more details. More details over here. And also this line is a little bit thicker and a little bit grayish, so I'll just use this dark gray over here. Okay, thank you comics for coming and for help. Okay, I will leave it like this right now, and I want to add some lighter spots over here. So I will use another synthetic brush, what I tried to use for this line, and I want to add these highlights over here. So I will just use the simple gray again. So it's going over even this area, and I will use simple white and put it above over here, but also not too much. Also this white going here above this eye, this area, so let's just add more white here, just separate this a little bit, just make it looks like a floor of theaters or whatever this oval has. And also on this area above the eye. Hi Nigel, thank you for joining. We're painting a novel today, so I'm kinda struggling with this eye right now, trying to figure out how to paint this better, and also dropping some details on this area. Okay, so I just mix it, and I have to draw this eyeball. Eyeball is also a thing to do. So I just try to do it. Also have to fix this line above. Just to make it a little bit thinner than it is now. Okay. So I just use gray for the eyeball on the top, because I want to separate this a little bit from black, but probably on the camera it's gonna look just dark. Thank you Nigel for a comment. Yeah, still much work to do over here. So I just blend this eyeball by using black and dark gray. And also I will put some highlight on this eye. Till I just drop this light gray there on the corner. Okay. It's looking a little bit angry, but actually it is angry. Have you ever seen the smiling owl? Because I didn't. And I will cover a little bit more this area with the same gray. Plus anyway I'm gonna put more white over here. So I just wanna cover a little bit more this white spot, because our line, the black one, is a little bit thinner than we have here. So let's just drop some white on this area, just to see how it's gonna look like. And also this area is more grayish, as we can see, so let's just use this dark gray just closer to the eye and a little bit on the top also. Hi Evan Sirius, thank you for joining and for your compliment. First time to paint an owl, just to see how it's gonna turn out. So I'm doing some arrangements over here before I paint an eye. Okay, let's just add a little bit black. And grey again. Put it over here a little bit more. Okay, let's just go to the eye area. So I'm just using black. And I will cover this white spot. Have to be focused here. So easy to spoil. And also have to show this curve pretty nice and straight. Because once your hand is shaking, it's not gonna be good already. A little bit to the up. And also this dark grey and a little bit lighter grey will mix. Because I want to show this angle over here. Because it's going from the top and down until here. The same as this area. Anyway, we're gonna cover it with the fur after 4 theaters or whatever she has there. Just a little bit more oil thinner. Okay, finally. So I will leave it like this at the moment. I will just draw the eyeball. Actually I will use a simple color. What I had for this eyeball already. This grey. Because I don't want to put it really dark. Just have to add this straight curve, what we have already here. A little bit more. And also this eye looks like it doesn't have a highlight. I mean this eyeball. Because probably it's a little bit covered as light is coming from this area, so I will just leave it like this for now. Just let me fix it a little bit. Because anyway, later we're gonna drop this yellow line. The color of the eye, it's even not so yellow, it's a little bit like light yellow. Probably I'm gonna use a little bit another yellow, but anyway we'll see. Because now I wanna add some fur, a little bit more fur on the face. So I will be using same brush what I used before, and I will add this lighter gray, and I want to cover a little bit this area just beside the eye, because this line what I just painted is not so thick and I have still white background left, so let's just do it simply covering with this gray color, the light gray. Also I will use this light gray as underpainting, but I will put white after on it. So let's just put on another area this gray. Also this beak I will paint this after. I will just cover a little bit this area, and also I will add more this lighter theaters over here where supposed to be our beak. And just down below over here. Hi Vanessa again, glad to know you're back, because we have some results over here already, as you can see. Okay, let's just try just white, probably a little bit longer movements, I mean. And also here is more white on her nose, I'm gonna add, and also going there above the eye. So yeah, we'll just put a little bit more. So this area. Because I want to cover a little bit of size. Also it has some, how to say, spots, like white spots, gray spots. So let's just put it randomly right now. Thank you for compliments and that you're watching, I appreciate it. So I just drop a little bit overhead, far away also, because we have to separate it a little bit from the background as well. Anyway, I will try to drop some darker spots over there. it's going somewhere even here. So if I will cover this area with gray, just a little bit of fixation over here. I think it's even more curved, this area, going like this from that side. So let's just cover it a little and add more white from here and also going there, but I will fix it after I finish this background, I mean this body. Hi Anna, thank you for joining, and hi Mahi Art Ideas. Thank you for joining to the We're painting a novel, as you can see. And I'm fixing some face over here. Also I will use some gray and put it on top on this area. Even this lighter gray can be used, just to make a little bit more thickness of our head and to show that there is this theaters and all that stuff. And also can drop this gray far away because there is like a shadow area, so it's kinda be fine to show. So we can put this gray a little bit on this area as well, and just beside the eyes here. And some of these spots. So let's just simple movement, show a bit, a little bit longer, and also I will add those white highlights after it. So it's okay if it will be just a little bit darker here right now. I will fix it later. So it's gonna be like this at the moment, and let's just try to do the body. And I will just fix this a little bit. Also want to show this round head over here, and there I'm gonna add black again. And I will blend this area a little bit with my blender brush. So kinda like this. So let's just mix some darker brown. Actually we have dark brown. I will use it as main color of brown, but I wanna use it with raw sienna to make it a little bit lighter than it is now. Because as you can see there is some brownish spot. So even a little bit more lighter. I will use more sienna and more brown because I need more amount of paint. I will save this paint as main from what we're gonna have on other pigments. Just added in sienna, white, and same brown probably if we need a little bit darker. Yeah, let's just put a little bit more. Actually I put red here, but maybe I'm not gonna use it, I don't know, I will see. Because there is some reddish spots, light reddish spots, so maybe I will use, maybe not, I'm not sure yet. So this main color I will use for darker spot after our brown, and let's just add sienna. A little bit more. So I just put it away and try to hydrate a little bit. Maybe it's gonna look fine. I think we will have something like this. I need to add more white. So let's just use more white and add it here. And let's add a little bit more red. And brown again. Just to make it a little bit similar. Okay. So let's try to use this brown, what I mixed right now, and add it above our floor, like on this area. I can take more. And I will use this darker brown. Okay, again darker brown on this area, just beside the legs. I will just drop some main details. The main color, I mean, that I'm gonna use after. Probably here is even darker, and I can add a little bit black just to fix this area. Here gonna be this lighter spot. Here gonna be this darker spot. So I'm just dropping this basic color randomly, mostly randomly. There's no need to be focused too much on it now, I will blend it after anyway. This is a little bit grayish color over here again. And here is more white, like grayish white, just above. it's actually hard to understand what exactly color this all has. So I don't want to be focused too much on it. Just randomly drop it, and also I will use black for this area because I want to blend it together with background, as you can see. So anyway, we need black, and here we can drop more white, just like this. Here we can drop a little bit of brown. And I will try to blend it a little. I will use this large brush for blending. I think the smaller is better. I'll just use this oil thinner. Anyway, I'm gonna fix those colors after. Just wanna put something similar. As I said before, that I'm not following strict reference photo. Anyway, this area I have to blend after also. And this area as well. I have to blend it even more. So I'm just using this black. I will add some black coming out of it. So let's just drop it over here. Yeah, I don't know actually, so what exactly colors it has. I will just, as I said before, I will try to do something similar, but I don't want to be focused too much. My main idea is to make this similar and good looking in my own way, so not necessarily just to follow so much of it. So also let's just cover this tree trunk a little bit with black again on this area. And also here is this legs. So let's just drop more darker colors. Same as here, and a little bit randomly on the body also. Some probably grayish and brownish. And also can add white on this spot over here, what we can see. Also sometimes I like to make it blur and to not be focused so much on those details, because this blur effect also gives some kind of attractive idea and good looking. So maybe you can, for those who can see my previous video, a parrot. So this fur was in theaters was blurred, and looking not bad. So we just blend a little bit more. And also I want to put some black on this area below her head. And on this left side again. So kind of like this. With a little bit of white from this side on the edge and on this area. And can add here and here again. More black on this side again. Especially this area beside her legs. Hi Milind, thank you for joining. Austin, I think Comics left us already. He said he's gonna be busy, so okay, anyway, here is still a lot of experiments with this OBS Studio and how to achieve more better quality. But anyway, I believe that simply just have to use better PC or better laptop for such thing, because those whole processes requires a lot actually. Okay, let's drop more black here, and I wanna focus now a little with this tree trunk. So I will just use this brown, the same blender brush, because as we can see it's all blended. So let's just drop kind of main detail of this trunk. Anyway, we'll blend it after. So let's just drop these dark spots. Above what we have, I have leftovers of brown here. And a little bit this lighter brown I will drop in the middle and also on the top, and then I will fix it with a lighter color on the top just to show this highlight area. Gonna be like this. Maybe can add a little bit black. I will use another brush. Thank you, Naisla. So we have still this color of kind of lighter brown, maybe no need to blur it so much to make it more attractive. And this lighter I will put here also. just an idea of our tree trunk. And darker spot again on lower part, and I can use simple black actually. Maybe even a little bit on the center also. Thank you, Picasso. Yeah, I'm just trying to do my best over here, my own way, just to make this good looking painting. It will go with my bird collection, or if you wanna buy, you can buy it. Or just in case if you want. Okay, let's just blur a little. Just a simple touches, smooth. Okay. Kinda like this. And I can see some lighter spots over here. I think it's kind of fur on this area. So let's just show it a little bit. Probably light coming on it from the top, and we still can see that it's not all covered with a background. So let's just add a little bit more on this area. And also somewhere here I can see it's coming. So kinda like this. Because still my black paint is not dry here. Once it's gonna be dry, I think it's gonna be one color. And also maybe I used too much oil thinner, so let's just add more white or more black on these areas and just blend it a little bit more. Also can blend it with our oval. Oh, hi Em again, you're still here. I thought you left already. Okay, I think I will work a little bit with this area I wanna use. Oh yeah, I forgot that you have a collection of dogs there. Yeah, it's okay. They need treatment. Yeah, this is titanium white. Actually don't use zinc white, because I think zinc white is more for portraits, as I know, but I don't use it. I'm using titanium white. Because it has much higher pigment, as I know also. So let's just work a little bit with this fur area, or theaters. I don't know what she has, fur or theaters. What is this? I don't know how to call it correctly. Skin. So using all words what I know. So with simple words, just let's focusing on this something here. Really, I didn't know about this thing, why did it change in color, because maybe it's used for underpainting mostly, as I heard. As I heard from the artists who were painting portraits, they using zinc white as for underpainting, and maybe some mixing, because it has much lower pigments than titanium white. But I think that titanium white is okay already, especially for me here. It's kind of fine. So maybe for fog, but anyway, you can just add more oils in titanium white or this oil thinner what I'm using, and I can have the same mist effect, or I can add another transparent color, for example like cobalt blue what I showed you before. It has some transparent effect for underpainting, and if I'm adding this in titanium white, it's gonna add same effect. So I don't know for what is this zinc. I think I will show a little bit more theaters over here. Oh, 100 or 200 years, it's not so important anymore, I guess. No, maybe if you become very popular artist and someone gonna show your artworks for centuries, and yeah, it's important that what we have to think about. But I hard believe this. Maybe grandchildren. Okay, let's add more grayish over here. You know, Vanessa, how fame change people, so we don't know. It depends. Maybe we're gonna become like a selfish artist. No, it's a fame. It's gonna change your mind. But actually I read some articles before, and some art collectors and galleries were saying that it's kind of sort of business. Even if artist is super cool, they don't wanna, they will not give him too much attention while he is alive, but when he gonna turn out like 80 and he's soon to die, they started to make him popular, like look how much cool works he has, and this is like kind of a business. So yeah, it's a sad reality actually. Okay, let's just drop more black on this area. Yeah, exactly like this. So kind of sort of the business. And a little bit darker spot on this area as well. And some white above on it. And actually let's try to paint this beak, because I am not confident with this beak. I don't want to paint this, because I don't know what is this for color. Okay, so let's just paint by using, I think it's yellow and maybe this brown. Let's just try. Okay, let's add white. Thank you, yeah, you come back soon. Maybe I will be finishing that time. Okay, let's just try to add this darker brown. I don't like this big color. Even a little bit more. And this dark also. Because her beak looks like kinda grayish, or not grayish, I mean like brown or something. Make me confused. Okay, let's just try this color. Anyway, I will add some highlights over this big cell, and also I will cover it with fur, so no need to be worried so much about this. Yeah, color is really weird. So, but I think it kinda brown grayish or something. Anyway, I will drop highlight after on it and it will be fine. Or no. just wanna round it a little also. Something like this, and it's a little bit thinner that I painted, so I just fix it a little. Anyway, a little bit longer. Okay, a little bit thicker on this side. Also fix it a little bit here, like this maybe. And I will drop some highlights. I will just try to add white and same color. Hi Shabana, designer, thank you for joining and for compliment. We are painting a novel today, and I'm a little bit struggling with the beak over here. Okay, so let's just drop some highlight on this area, and a little bit here, and on the top I think I can add even more white. Okay, I think I will leave it like this. And I'm gonna add some, say, brown on this area a little bit. I think it's not that brown what I should use, but okay, let's add gray a little bit on it. Probably kind of like this, and white to cover. And it looks like it has some nails over here, or claws on this area. So if we were gonna use same color, how it's gonna look like? Because it's showing that it's kind of sitting. So if I will just drop some nails. And if I'm gonna highlight it, so let's see how it's gonna turn out. And if I will add more fur on this area, just to cover a little bit. Okay, let's add just more white. And also I can add those white on this tree trunk for highlights. So here on the edge especially gonna be this highlight. And on this side also I will add a little bit, and maybe some on the middle like showing that this is the last part of highlight effect over here. So probably kind of like this. Okay, coming back to our theaters again, I'm gonna try to add more here on this area as well. Still I have left this gray, so let's just play with it a little bit more. A little bit more above the head. Above of the head, I mean. Yeah, let's just add some darker spot. So it's kind of some way of abstraction as well. And some white spot again on this area. Okay, now let's try to make this more detailed. I will use simple white. I want to show like it's going there outside. Thank you guys for the comments. I'll just put more beside this beak. Also on this right side. Yeah, I'm detailing now. I want to show a little bit more. And also a little bit above it, as we can see here. It also has some details. Probably will use this brown together with titanium white. I wanna show those details above or behind. I mean under, sorry. My English is broken again. Like on this area. Anyway, I will cover it with white after. Some here also. Kinda like this. Just a moment. So let's just add more white. Anyway, better or not better, sometimes confusing with words. Because it's a little bit hard to paint and talk at the same time. But anyway, kinda cool. So I will just add some more highlights. I'm just using this synthetic brush, square. So yeah. Thank you, Picasso. Are you selling your canvas then? Yeah, I'm kinda selling it, but if I have a customer, cause here in my place is very difficult to find customer who really needs this artwork. Actually, this is board, this is not canvas, but doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm selling my artworks. All what you can see on my Instagram I can sell if someone want and can afford also. Thank you, Vanessa. Yeah, it's kinda more detailed right now. Heydanhere looks so really. Thank you, Nina, for coming and for joining us today. I told you that you will have time to join because live stream will be kinda long. Yeah, but I had mostly customers from the Philippines when I was staying there before pandemic. Some people there, locals, one was buying my artworks. Not so expensive, but at least additional money I could get from my art. But here in Latvia, it's kinda difficult to sell. Plus, we don't have much people here, our population is small, and I just have a box full of my paintings and I don't know actually where to get it. Yes, Nina, finally you're here. Thank you, Vanessa and Picasso and all of you guys. Also, many people, they don't appreciate artworks and they think it's kinda very simple to do. But in fact, look how much time we're spending on it. For example, I'm gonna spend around 3 hours on this live stream, but how much I spent before live stream to prepare this and after live stream to clean all this. It's also kind of sort of work, but nobody count it as a work, but actually it is. Thank you, Punya. But at least in US there is much more opportunity to sell artworks, I guess, than any other place. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I think so. It's much easier there, because at least people have some money than other places. I'm not talking about Europe, but if you compare US, for example, with some poor countries. It's always too high when we put price, yeah. But actually I never printed my artworks yet. I was thinking to print my artworks on t-shirts, probably. I had this idea before. No, if they can pay my bills and give me some food, they for sure can take it for free. But if they can't give me food and pay my bill, so then no. Just simple as that. For example, probably this oval might be good for black on black short, for example, because background is short and the t-shirt is short, and this oval looking like this, probably. Okay, so let's just add more white on this area. A little bit, even more. And I'm running out of white again, as always. White is always not enough. Thank you, Punya, for your great comment. I'm glad that you like my artworks. So yeah, let's just add more details on this area. And then I wanna cover eyes as well with yellow, because now it's white, so anyway I have to cover it. Also can drop some highlights above the eyebrow. Over here. And also a little bit on her body, just to highlight it a little bit. Because we can see it's a little bit brighter, so let's just do also a little bit brighter. Also this area. Okay, a little bit on the eyebrow again. So kind of like this, and probably a little bit more spot on the head again, but I wanna use this gray because it's already in shadow area. Let's just fix a little bit this. Yeah, it's silent because I closed my window, what is very loud. And sometimes I'm closing my door and everything to make it silent. Before here was kids. When I noticed there was a kid so loud outside. Okay, let's just paint those eyes. So I will just use this white or this yellow together with white. Yeah, that's right, no kids today playing. Maybe they just playing somewhere other place, I don't know. But of course this is a live stream, right? That's the point. Thank you, Picasso, for compliment. Thank you, Naila, for being here and for joining every time. I appreciate it. Bye to you too, take care. And do some paintings as well. I will go to check later. Okay, let's just drop this yellow, light yellow. I think it's gonna be okay. There are many small details on the features you paint exactly the same. Probably it looks similar, maybe not the same one in one. Because as I said before, I'm not doing one-in-one paintings, I'm just trying to do it similar. Okay, I think if I will leave this eyes a little bit brighter, it's gonna be even a little bit better because it's shining on the night. In the night, I mean. And I will use this yellow. My hand is shaking. Okay, a little bit more yellow. Yes, you can try to maybe use some reference photo for your landscapes and just try to do it similar, for example. Okay, a little bit more. And this yellow I will use for some darker spot in the eye, like for example these edges. I don't think you're gonna see it on camera, unfortunately. But point is to make it a little bit in the shadow, especially those edges in the eyes. So it not look like just yellow line. So we have to add this three-dimensional effect. Okay, kind of like this, and I will fix now a little bit with black. Here's my reference photo. Okay, I can fix a little bit of black. Same as here. And can drop a little bit of highlight on the eye, I think. This gray, what I used already. Just a dot. And I will add more white, because I want to add more these features, a little bit more highlighted than it is now. Just a moment, guys. Okay, let's continue. I will use this tiny brush. So let's just do it. I will try to add more these theaters just to highlight them. Just some of them, not all, of course. Especially this area beside the eye. What would you like to see for next paintings, guys? Just comment if you have any ideas. I mean birds, animals, or some landscapes. Or maybe some flowers also can try. Added a little bit more on this area because our light is coming from the left side, going something like from this area, I believe. At least it looked like on the reference photo. So I just focused a little bit more on those details of the theaters what we have here. Especially I want to highlight it over here because there's like a gray, black background, I mean, and those white looks good on this black background. Something like this. Also can add a little bit more here, just beside our beak, and more on this area as well. Also on this side as well. Thank you, Vanessa. Kinda like this probably. Just add a little bit more on the body as well. Just those highlight moments. Okay, a little bit more this side and a little bit here above. Thank you, Picasso, for being with us today. Take care and bye bye. Come again. See you next time. Yeah, but what kind of flowers? Cause I painted already sunflowers and I was thinking maybe to paint a rose or some popular flowers what I don't have yet on my channel. Okay, now so let's just drop some these black feathers over here. And let's see how it's gonna look like all together. Maybe we can add more here, this area. Just a moment, guys. Okay, we just add more on this area. I think it's gonna be okay. And also in the back of the head. Just some feathers. Thinking, yeah, it's kinda yellow and I just decided to make it a little bit more brown than it actually is. Orchid. Yeah, probably we can try to do this flower. Well, I will look for some reference photos what to paint then. Maybe flower in vases or in the garden. Anyway, have to look one better. I'll just drop this line over here and highlight. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. And just highlight this a little bit shape. But anyway, main details is done. I'll just put my sign. My sign over here again. And I think I will leave it like this, because I don't see too much to it. Okay, maybe just some more spot behind. And that's it. Okay, let's just take out our paints. And take out our scotch tape. Just to see how it's gonna look like without it. So the last one. Okay, now it's done. So maybe I will add some details after, but I think I will leave it like this. Probably I will fix some this white area because it's not so straight, but anyway, it's not so important right now. Thank you, Vanessa. I'm glad that you like it. Thank you, Nina, as well. So I will look for some reference photo about the flowers and we'll try to paint it also probably next week. Not sure about this Sunday what I'm gonna paint or if it's gonna be just uploaded video, because I wanna do some experiments with live streams using my PC to achieve more better quality, so I have to make some arrangements. Anyway, on Sunday will be something, but I don't know what exactly. So I'll probably expect the next week those flowers. So yeah, oval in the night. Something like this. Finally I made this oval painting because I was thinking about that also for some while. Okay, now is the time for brush cleaning and palette cleaning. So, thank you all for being here today. I appreciate that you're helping, that you're watching and enjoying my paintings. So yeah, we're done for today and I'm gonna see you some next time. Thank you all and bye bye, take care. I will just switch off stream a little bit later. Oh no, I'm still here. I'm just fixing my brushes and stuff here in another room. And I just let video play. So that's it. Yeah, burping, whatever, farting, snoring in front of the camera. That's true, the video will go viral, yeah. It will be a hyper video. Okay guys, I'm switching off now for real. So, thank you once again for being here. And see you again soon.